This video is the second part of the 48 Laws of Power. I hope you've watched the first part, but if not, make sure to check it out after this video. I'll include the link in the description below and in the top right corner. In this book, 48 powerful laws are explained, which, once understood, will leave you amazed and empower you to become stronger in life. As I mentioned in the first part, several countries have banned this book, believing the techniques outlined can manipulate people. Through this video, I'll guide you through all 48 laws step by step in simple language. So, if you want to become powerful by understanding these laws, make sure to watch till the end and don't miss any point. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe as dreams do come true. Let's begin with Law 22. Use the tactic of surrender. Turn weakness into strength. Robert Greene, the author, explains that if there is no other way to save yourself, surrendering is the smartest option. The key to surrendering is to appear weak externally while remaining firm on your intentions inside. This strategy gives you time to recover, to watch your enemy's strength weaken, and to wait for the right moment. When you surrender, you also get the opportunity to stay close to your opponent and eventually strike when the time is right. Surrender is used as a tool of power. Law 23. Concentrate your forces. You can't hit two targets with one arrow. Greene emphasizes the importance of focusing your energy. If you dig 10-foot holes in different places, you won't find water. But if you dig one 100-foot hole, you'll certainly find it. The key to power is focus. One target, one goal. Masters in any field are valued far more than those who spread their efforts thin. Focus is what leads to mastery, and mastering a single skill makes you invaluable. Law 24. Play the role of the ideal courtier. In ancient times, every king had a perfect courtier who mastered the art of indirect influence. These courtiers knew how to please the king while remaining humble and using their power subtly. To rise in power, learn the arts of subtlety. Don't show too much effort in your work. Let it appear effortless. A genius is admired more than a hard worker. Keep a distinct image. Stay visible in the court and avoid delivering bad news yourself. Let others do it. Maintain a distance from your boss to avoid being seen as too friendly. Law 25. Recreate yourself. The ancient Greeks revered Proteus, a sea god who could change shape at will. Greene suggests you become like Proteus, able to adapt your persona to any situation. Be wise among scholars, humble among saints, and shrewd among the ruthless. This adaptability wins hearts and minds. Focus on molding your character like an artist shaping clay, constantly adjusting based on the circumstances around you. Law 26. Keep your hands clean. As Voltaire Gratian said, do good things yourself, but let others do the dirty work. Powerful people never ask for forgiveness because it raises doubts about their intentions. If mistakes happen, shift the blame quickly and cleanly to someone else, ideally someone who cannot fight back. Leaders never engage in dirty deeds themselves, but use others to do their bidding, keeping their image untarnished. Law 27. Use the trust of others to your advantage. People are often gullible, caught up in their immediate needs. You can take advantage of this to gather followers. By creating a system, a religion, or a cause that people can support, you gain loyal followers who will protect you and even fight your enemies. Build this support carefully, making sure it's hidden that you're using their resources for your benefit. Create a sense of devotion while keeping your own gain secret. Law 28. Enter action with boldness. Greene quotes Niccolò Machiavelli, saying that it's better to be bold than overly cautious. Fate favors the brave, and no one respects a coward. If you're uncertain about success, don't try the task at all. Your hesitation will be your downfall. Instead, go in with full courage. Boldness has the power to overcome mistakes and even turn them into victories. Law 29. Plan all the way to the end. Always have a clear end goal in mind and plan all the steps leading to it. Robert Greene warns that you should never start something without being able to foresee the outcome. Many people act impulsively, but those who plan ahead maintain control of their destiny. When you know the end result, you can avoid potential pitfalls and setbacks along the way. Great strategists like Napoleon, for example, always had their plans laid out in advance, accounting for all possible variables. Don't leave things to chance. Plan everything and adjust as needed. Law 30. Make your accomplishments seem effortless. Greene explains that people are often drawn to those who make difficult tasks look easy. The moment you make your work seem effortless, you become a source of admiration. The key is to practice and prepare in private, so that when you display your skill in public, it looks smooth and natural. This creates an aura of power around you, and people will respect your mastery. The more you reveal about your effort, the less power you maintain. Keep your efforts hidden and only show the final, polished product. Law 31. Control the options. Get others to play with the cards you deal. This law is all about controlling the choices others make. By giving people the illusion of freedom, you can actually control the outcome. Greene suggests that instead of directly imposing decisions, you offer them limited options, each of which serves your interest. By narrowing the field, you direct people toward a choice that benefits you. It's about manipulating the situation subtly, making others feel they have control while you maintain the true power. Law 32. Play to people's fantasies. Most people want to escape reality and live in a fantasy. To gain power, Greene suggests you tap into these fantasies and give people what they want to believe. Flattery and exaggeration can work wonders, as they make people feel like they are living in a dream world. By catering to people's fantasies, you can convince them to follow you and accept your vision of reality. Once you control their imagination, you control them. Law 33. Discover each man's thumbscrew. Everyone has a weakness, a pressure point that can be used to control them. Greene argues that by carefully studying others, you can find these vulnerabilities and exploit them. It might be an insecurity, a fear, or a desire that they cannot resist. The trick is to keep this knowledge hidden, using it only when necessary to gain the upper hand. But be cautious. Using this power too often could backfire. Always use it strategically and sparingly.
Rule 34. Act like royalty. In order to earn the respect of others, present yourself with the confidence of royalty. How you present yourself often determines how others treat you. If you appear ordinary or mediocre, others won't respect you. A king doesn't wait for others to respect him. He commands respect through his self-assurance. This concept, called the crown strategy, suggests that you should believe you are worthy of greatness, even if you know you are deceiving yourself. If you exude confidence, others may start to treat you as if you are truly great, and you may achieve greatness as a result. Rule 35. Master the art of timing. Like a hawk patiently circling the sky, always be on the lookout for the right moment to strike. The hawk waits for the perfect opportunity, then swoops down swiftly before the prey even realizes what's happening. Similarly, we should never act in haste. Instead, wait for the right moment. When the time is right, strike with precision. Rule 37. Create an aura of glamour. Embrace symbols and imagery that immediately impress and influence people. Roman Emperor Constantine, for example, used religious symbols and imagery to create a powerful aura. Use symbols that generate immediate emotional impact to increase your power and influence. This will inspire, unite, and motivate your followers. Rule 38. Think differently, but act like everyone else. While you may have new, unconventional ideas, it's important to act according to societal norms in public. Even if you don't believe in something, you may still need to outwardly conform to social expectations. The key is to fit in and follow tradition in public, while keeping your true thoughts private. Rule 39. Stir the waters to catch the fish. Sometimes, you need to create disturbance to bring your prey to the surface. In the same way, make your enemies angry and off balance, causing them to make decisions that will ultimately benefit you. When someone is angry or upset, they are more likely to make a mistake that harms them. Rule 40. Reject the idea of a free lunch. Never be stingy. Free things often come with hidden costs or strings attached. When you pay the full price for something, you avoid being manipulated. Sometimes, the best strategy is to spend generously and allow resources to flow freely. Generosity is a sign of power and attracts others. A person who hoards wealth is foolish, and giving the right gifts can attract allies. Rule 41. Don't follow great people, surpass them. When you follow in the footsteps of a great person, you must achieve twice as much to stand out. If you follow someone else's path, you risk living in their shadow. It's better to create your own path and earn recognition for your own unique accomplishments. Rule 42. Disrupt the herd. Challenges often arise from people who are arrogant and ambitious. If you give such people room to act, they will influence others and create trouble. It's best to remove them from the situation, either by isolating them or neutralizing their influence. Once the leader is gone, the group will fall apart. Rule 43. Work on people's hearts and minds. Understand people's psychology and win their hearts. Instead of using force to break through barriers, use subtle methods to persuade and influence others to act in your favor. Once you win someone's heart, they will become loyal to you and follow your commands. Rule 44. Mirror and disarm your opponents. Mirror your opponent's behavior to confuse and disarm them. People get frustrated when their words and actions are mirrored, causing them to lose control. By reflecting their behavior, you can unsettle them and put them in a vulnerable position. Rule 45. Preach the need for change, but never reform too much at once. People are often afraid of change because it disrupts their routine. However, change is necessary for growth and progress. To gain followers, preach the need for change and offer a vision of a better future. But don't push for too much change at once. People resist drastic shifts. Introduce change gradually, step by step. This way, people feel more comfortable and are more likely to accept and support your ideas. Rule 46. Never appear too perfect. While striving for excellence is important, appearing flawless can make others feel inferior or uncomfortable. People are drawn to leaders or figures they can relate to, and if you seem too perfect, you create distance. Instead, show some flaws or vulnerabilities. This makes you more human and approachable, allowing others to connect with you more easily. Perfection can be intimidating. Imperfection creates trust and rapport. Rule 47. Do not go past the mark you aimed for. In victory, learn when to stop. It's tempting to push further when you're on a roll, but overdoing it can turn a great success into a failure. Knowing when to stop is a sign of true mastery. If you achieve your goal, stop there. Pushing past your intended point might cause you to lose what you've gained. Recognize when you've won and retreat with grace to preserve your success and reputation. This shows restraint and strategic thinking. Rule 48. Assume formlessness. Being adaptable is key to success. If you're too rigid in your approach, you become predictable and easy to defeat. By remaining formless, like water, you can flow around obstacles, change strategies quickly, and avoid being trapped by any single identity or method. Always adjust to the situation, and never let yourself become confined to a fixed way of thinking or acting. This flexibility keeps you unpredictable and harder to counter. Your support helps me make better content for you. I can't do this without you, so please consider subscribing and becoming a part of this amazing family. Let me know if you want to dive deeper into any part of this. Let me know if you need more elaboration on this. Let me know if you'd like further insight or examples on this one. Would you like to go over any other rules or discuss them further? This is a paraphrase and summary of the original text's main ideas in English. Let me know if you need further clarification.